Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm Phil Lee. I'm here with Norma Jean Dodge and Sarah Thompson. I'm with the Seward County Community College Marketing and Public Relations Office, and I'm here with Seward County Community College Business and Industry Office. Good morning, ladies. How are you today?
Good
Good,
morning.
you?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. And as usual, we're doing our monthly interview, guys, with BNI to let them know, to let you guys know what classes they have for the month of March. And just as always, there's a bunch of classes that are interested for the whole entire community. And who wants to get started for the classes that we have for this month?
Well, I'll go ahead and start with our safety classes, Phil, because we do have one kicking off tomorrow. We have our ETC Safeland orientation. This is a lifetime card. Once you take this course, you don't have to retake it. So if you are in the industry where typically it's roustabouts companies, construction, oil and gas, they cover 16 safety topics. That class is tomorrow from 8 to 5. It's $95, and Sherry Diller will be teaching that class for us. Also coming up within the spring break week, we are doing our EPA 608 certification. There's a lot of people who work with small engine repair, HVAC, and if you're needing to take that test, this EPA certification will prep you, and then you will take the test here. There's several of us that are proctors, so you can take your test that week, or you can schedule another time to take it. Typically, we encourage you to take it that day. They are allowed 3 other times other than that time to take the class if they don't do so well on that one. And that one is $179. It runs March 15th through the 18th, and it's from 4 to 8 p.m. Another safety class coming up that week is defensive driving for truck drivers. We definitely want to keep everybody safe on the road. We do offer one for just like Sarah and I and you, that just day-to-day driving, but we also have one for truck drivers. So if you're a truck driver and want to renew your certification, or maybe you haven't taken the defensive driving, that class is scheduled from 8 to noon on March the 19th, and it is $45. Those are my safety classes. I don't know if Sarah wants to cover some of her stuff.
Okay,
Sure.
so I'm sorry, so we have one for tomorrow, and then we have 2 for the following week, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, Sarah?
Well, we have a lot of, in the community enrichment classes, we have a lot of creative, artsy classes this month coming up. So March 22nd, we will start our Hooked on Crochet class. It's a 4-week-long class. Dr. Leslie Bissell from the Guidance Center is teaching that for us. We only have 2 spots left. So it will be Monday nights from 6 to 8 p.m. for 4 weeks, starting March 22nd. And it's $39. And there's, you need a specific crochet hook and I think 2 balls of yarn, but we'll give you that information when you register, but we only have 2 spots left. Also starting that day and running for 4 weeks is our Art of Welding class. So this class is for people that already have the basics of welding, kind of know the safety, know how to weld. This class, you can come and work on some creative projects. Our instructor, Andrew Lackey, will be there to help if you have any questions, or if you have a trouble spot that you need some help with, he'll be there to help. That one, again, 4 weeks, Monday nights, 6 to 8 p.m. It's $100. On Saturday, March 27th, from 10 to noon, we have a Kindness Rocks class. I don't know how many people have heard, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it, but it's kind of a little movement of painting rocks with positive sayings, quotes, or just fun pictures or abstract things, and then kind of going back and hiding them or placing them in the community for other people to find and brighten their day. So we'll be painting Kindness Rocks from 10 to noon. That class is only $10. All the supplies are provided. Saturday, March 27th, 10 to noon. We can have kids in that class if their parent comes with them. If they're under 18, we do have to have a signed parental consent form that has to be notarized. Jennifer in our office is a notary and can take care of that for free. But just know that is an extra piece if they're under 18.
Now,
Also,
Sarah,
that same day, Saturday, March 27th, from 1 to 4, we have our chainmail jewelry making class. Chainmail is it's a technique where you use a bunch of little silver jump rings to create different patterns and designs of jewelry. So pretty much everybody's will be unique. It's an opportunity to make a unique, neat piece of jewelry, whether it's a bracelet, a pendant, a necklace. That class, $39. All supplies are provided. 1 to 4. Dustin Farmer from our art department is teaching that class for us. It'll be a lot of fun. So lots of opportunities to get creative this month here at the college.
Okay, now the hook on crochet, that's just sort of a basic class, is that right?
Hooked on crochet, yes, that's a beginner's crochet class. And so it's very limited. We're only allowing 6 people in there because since everybody is going to be a beginner, we figure there might be some one-on-one needs. And she just didn't think that if we got more than that in there, she could give everybody the attention they needed. And we do already have 4 in there. So 2 spots left. It's going to be a fun class.
And you said it's 4 weeks?
4 weeks starting on Monday, the 22nd. And again, it's only $39.
And do they make a major project?
I don't know what she has decided they'll start with. I'm sure it'll be something small. I don't know if it'll be like an oven mid or scarf. I'm not sure what the project is that she's going to have to do.
Okay, but they'll be making something.
They'll be making something.
They'll be making something. Okay.
Definitely.
Now your welding class. Now I know that you guys had a basic welding class before this. Do you need to take that before doing this class?
Not necessarily. So that class actually ends tonight. Tonight is the last of that class. But this class, you either needed to have taken that basic welding class, or you need to already have some basic welding knowledge and skills. Like you need to know the safety. You need to have some of the tools, like you need to have the gloves, the helmet, the eyewear, but you need to already kind of have the basics. Andrew will be there to help, but this one is kind of to be creative. So this is more for people that already know how to weld, but want to maybe try something different, or just come work on projects and they don't have the tools at home to do it.
Now you actually took the basic. You're actually taking the basic welding class.
I am.
Correct?
Yeah.
And so what you've learned now, are you going to be taking the art class?
I want to. I'm supposed to be having neck surgery sometime, and I don't know when. So that may determine if I can take it or not. But
okay. But if you didn't, you would.
I would. Yeah. It has been a blast. I am a perfectionist, which is not necessarily a good thing in this setting because I want it to be perfect the first time, and it's just not going to happen. But it's been a lot of fun. Completely out of my element, something different, but I've really enjoyed it.
And just one more thing, talking about the kindness rocks kind of things. Now that's actually sort of could be a family thing, and I think that we haven't had a whole lot of those. Unfortunately, those kind of classes this year, the last couple of semesters, actually, just because of the pandemic. So I think that's kind of really nice that if the kids want to come in, they can sort of paint too. Yeah,
definitely. Again, with the kids, if they're under 18, we just have to have that consent form signed and notarized. But yeah, definitely a family-friendly opportunity to get out and have a little fun. Masks are required still on campus, so I want to make sure everybody knows they will have to bring and wear a mask to all of our classes.
Right, and even though you've been vaccinated, you still need to do that. Just want to sort of say that.
Yeah, it's still mandatory on campus regardless. So, but yeah, the kindness rock class will be a lot of fun, I think.
Okay. All right, Norma Jean, what do you got coming up on other sets topics?
Lunch and Learn is this Wednesday. We partner with the Chamber of Commerce and the Kansas Small Business Development. The topic this month is coping with stress and COVID-19. So we know a lot of us have been through different situations up and down, whether it's at work or personally. And Leslie Bissell is going to walk through and talk, give us some great information on things that we can help ourselves, but maybe even our coworkers or our family members, and even our kids are being affected by the COVID-19, and what things can we do to just improve our morale and our work ethic, and just how we're coming to the office. Because I know Sarah and I've talked about this before, and Jennifer, is just there's sometimes, especially when we have to cancel classes, and we know why some of the reasons are. It's just it gets disappointing, and so what ways can we get through this?
And that'll be this Wednesday?
This Wednesday, March the 10th, and it starts at 11:45 and it's 12:15. It's only $15, and so you get lunch and an hour of information, and we encourage networking. There's only 2 to a table right now because of COVID, but we hope you network with those around you or share around with other businesses and let them know what your business is doing.
Yeah, I think it's, we've heard Leslie before. She's done some programs with us at the college, and she provides some excellent information at over there. And I think that, everyone has been through so much. It certainly doesn't hurt to get a little bit of perspective on the things that around us, and, things that we just might not necessarily be aware of. And Leslie is there to sort of help us out and bring us through this. And again, you get lunch and you also get a chance to network. I think that's really important as well.
Mm-hmm. And when we talked to Leslie, because we had some people at the college actually asked about the class, and she said, yes, she's going to be covering different things. Her focus when she did the topic at the college was faculty and students. And so this one's going to be more for ourselves and our jobs, and maybe even the things that we encounter outside our jobs. So.
Okay, great. Okay, what else?
I believe Sarah and I both have some computer classes going on this month, and starting on March 22nd, we are offering all things Google. Definitely, a lot of our children or the school district are using Google. A lot of small businesses use Google Business, so why not come and spend a couple days with Dustin Farmer on March 22nd and 24th from 6 to 7:30, and he's going to cover Gmail, calendars, Google Sheets, Google Docs. And it's a short period of time, so it's not going to be really extended, but it's just giving you a brief overview of what Google Docs does. And that is only $35. It's those 2 days, March 22nd and 24th, and 6 to 7:30. Then the other class that we have, the deadline is actually next Monday, but the class doesn't start till March 23rd, and that is Excel Level 1. We have several businesses that use Excel Level 1, and when you get into that job, you're like, oh, I know how to use it, and then you're like realizing, oh, there's much more that I need to know. And so let us help you know those different ways to do formulas or how to set up sheets. And we have Ed Hall, who's actually one of our faculty members that does some of these classes for the college for credit. So we're excited to have him. That again is March 23rd through April 1st, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's from 4 to 6, and it's $99. And that includes a textbook. That's why our deadline is Monday, so we can get that purchased in here for the class.
And just to sort of let people know about the Google, it's not about learning about the search engines, it's actually learning about their suite, right? And
yes,
everything that sort of goes with it. And I think that sort of what you just sort of talked about Excel. Well, I sort of know that, but actually it's quite more complicated than people might really believe, because there are a lot of different facets to it.
Yeah, and Google's a neat cloud-based. I mean, there's several other things people can use out there, but I know our school district uses that, and I know a lot of small businesses that use that as well. But there's so many things you can put your document up there. People can edit it right in front of your eyes. So it's just kind of neat to see the things that you could do with Google, and just make things more efficient when you're working with people.
Yeah,
I actually took that class last fall, maybe, or last spring. I can't remember. But Dustin is great. I mean, I learned a lot in that class. I had no idea some of the things that I could use through Google. So it's a great opportunity to learn some new skills. And
And actually his Google classes turn into contract training classes where some people take a little bit of it and they say, oh, we need other people from our business to know about this. Can you do this for our business? And so that's what we've turned some of those into, where he'll go and do those training for businesses specifically because they want their other employees to know what they just learned.
So it's actually a great way to get a heads up on your business and learning, I guess. It gives you an advantage.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What else you got, Sarah?
Well, I had a computer basics class in Spanish last week, but on March 24th from 6 to 8:30 p.m., we have an internet basics class in Spanish. Denora from our HR office is teaching that. And it's just basically helping people that are uncomfortable using the internet. They don't really know how to search. They don't know maybe some of the safety guidelines of using the internet. She'll go over all that. She'll go over Facebook and some of that stuff as well, and really help them be more comfortable using the internet. Just all the basics you can think of. The class is $40. And Denora's great. She'll have a lot of, they'll be hands-on, there'll be in a computer lab, and she'll go through it all with them and make sure they really understand, answer any questions. So.
Okay. Anything else?
This month, we also are continuing our leadership series. It is titled Becoming an Inclusive Leader. And you hear that term inclusivity a lot. I know the campus, we have actually Sarah's on one of the advisory committees here for inclusivity. And so what does that look like? What does that mean as a leader? And we have President Brad Bennett that'll be talking about that. And this seminar is actually, our other ones are only like half a day, 3 to 4 hours. This one is going to be 2 days, but 2 half days. So if you're interested, give us a call. That class is March 23rd and 25th from 8 a.m. to noon. And we have, I think we're halfway full. So we, like, as we keep mentioning, we have the COVID guidelines we have to follow. And we actually have some people from Lawrence, Kansas that are Zooming in. And President Bennett had his first one on motivating employees a couple of weeks ago, and he said it went really, really well. We have a great new Zoom room over there at the student union that the endowment helped fund. And so we are excited to be using that room for classes like that.
Can you talk a little bit more about the actual program and what it means when you say to be an inclusive leader? Can you follow up just a little bit on that so if people want to sort of know to take the class?
Well, on the campus, when we talk about inclusivity, is just including everybody, whether it's race, gender, whatever type of topic it is, whatever people want, because in the community, you hear so many different things about wanting to be inclusive. And so those are the type of topics we're going to talk about. Because right now, this past year, you've seen it. You've seen the hot topics when we're talking about inclusivity. And so how, as a business owner, a coworker, employee, how can we, a leader, how can we help those and move things forward within our own organization and work together?
Absolutely. You know, it's about diversity as well, and sort of trying to figure out how exactly incorporate everyone into your business, to be quite honest, and into as a leader to sort of unify everybody and not to, in using the word, exclude anybody, but to sort of how to go ahead and to understand everyone, you know, try to understand or get a perspective of people. And I think President Bennett will do a great job trying to unify and giving you tips and his experiences on, you know, on inclusivity. Yes,
he has a lot of great ideas to share. As I mentioned, the one that he did for motivating employees, a lot of great comments on his evals, and he said they had a lot of fun. That's what he told me.
And again, how much is this?
This one is $99, and it is, again, March 23rd and 25th. It's 8 a.m. to noon on both that Tuesday and Thursday.
And again, if you cannot make it, you can Zoom in, correct?
Yes, because we do have one person Zooming in from Lawrence, Kansas.
Okay, so we have someone all the way from the other side of the state, so that's great.
That's exciting.
Exactly. Okay, what else we have?
Sarah, do you have anything else for the month real quick?
Well, I have one that's actually April,
okay,
but I want to plug it. Our next concealed carry class, which is one of our popular classes, is Saturday, April 3rd. It's from 8 to 5. It's $100. You do need to be 21. You do have to have a Kansas driver's license or state ID. And that class fills up pretty quickly. So we do have some spots available still. If anybody's interested, they need to call pretty soon and get registered for that.
Yeah, definitely. That is definitely a class that I know is always filled up over there. So it's really good to get almost like a month head start on. So if they're interested in concealed carry, definitely give BNI a call, and you shouldn't wait because, as Sarah said, these classes just fill up real quick.
Yes. And I don't think we've mentioned it yet, but our phone number is 620-417-1170. If they want to register in Spanish, need to talk to somebody in Spanish, they can call 620-417-1313.
Okay. Norma Jean, anything else?
Also in the month of March, we are having our Certified Nurse Aide Refresher Course. Today, actually, we have our CMA course. And so we try to offer these updates and refreshers depending on the course. The CMA is every other month. So if you were not able to get the March class, the next one will be in May. But our CNA, we offer every month. So this month it is scheduled for March 24th and is $75, and it starts at 4 o'clock. And people ask typically, how long does it take? It just takes how many people are in the class, and they have to go through an 18 skills checklist with our nursing instructor. And then after, if they pass everything, she signs off on it, and then we forward that to the state. So if you are in a certified nurse aide and you need to get that renewed, please give us a call. And we ask that you tell us and ahead of time, typically the day, no later than the day before, so we can make sure we get all the proper paperwork done that we need to for the state.
Okay, so if you guys are CNA or CMA, business and industry has refresher classes for you, usually at least every month, one or the other, correct?
Yes, definitely.
So definitely can't cancel with that. Okay, Norma Jean, anything else? Any kind of business classes that you have go on, meaning industry classes, SCEI or anything like that going on?
We just had our SCI last week, and that went really well. We did a CAT engine class, and we did a principles of troubleshooting. Coming up in April, though, we do have our NACE rectifier school. The class is full, though. We have 5 already on the waiting list. I just confirmed with our instructor who comes from the Texas area. He will be here, and we're excited because we've had to postpone the last 2 schools. So we're excited to have him out here. We're just very sad that we have to put other people on the waiting list. We're suggesting to them maybe October, at least for now. So hopefully all of us will see something in a year with COVID that we can start going back to a little bit to normalcy, where we can have more people in the classes.
Right, those rectifier classes are always full, always busy out over there. And yeah, it's just one of those things, unfortunately, that with COVID and the restrictions, you just can't have all those people out over. You had all those people gathering in 4s or 5s, crowded together. It's kind of a little bit, unfortunately, just can't really social distance a whole lot in that area. But hopefully, as vaccinations come along and as numbers start to drop, hopefully come in October or next semester, we'll be able to get things. But are there any other industry classes that you have coming up?
We also have partnered with NACE to do their CP1 and CP2. So if you're needing to get your cathodic protection, those classes are both scheduled for June. So the CP1 is the first full week of June, June 7th through the 11th, and then the second one is June 14th through that Friday. So if you are in the corrosion area and need to not renew, but actually get your CP1 and 2, please visit our website. We don't take those registrations, we just host them here. So we would refer you to the NACE website, but that's one of the partnerships we have out here with our NACE program.
And again, one of the things is that business industry really looks to do is head into the community, and that means any industry or businesses that needs any kind of community refreshment classes or any kind of refresher courses, or need something, business industry can actually help. They actually do have instructors within the college can actually help them out, right, Norma Jean?
Yes, even if we don't have them here, we've worked with other companies where because it's more cost effective. They do it with us because if they send somebody out to like Kansas City and do hotels and stuff, that we could do it here and then open it to other businesses, and that saves them money. Plus they don't have to pay for the travel expense and also the food costs. So if you're a business that's been traveling outside of Liberal or this Southwest Kansas area for training and would like to just keep it local, give us a call and we'll work with you to try to bring that company here and then open it up to other industries to help offset the cost.
And one of the things is that this training is just as good as anywhere else that over there. We'll get certificates, and Mama Jean will make sure that everything is on the up and up, and that, you know, it's just as good as if you were going to Kansas City or if you wanted to speak or Wichita or wherever. They can do this locally, and we will make sure that everything is certified and everything is just as good as if you were over there.
Mm-hmm. So, Phil, another thing kind of affects Sarah is that she is accepting kids college application right now. I don't know if she wants to mention that, but I know her deadline is May 1st and it'll be here before you know it. And there's a lot of parents, Phil, that already start looking at their kids' schedules for summer because they want to keep them busy. They don't want them just sitting in the house. And so what ways can they keep them busy? And the thing about Liberal is we have so many opportunities for kids to participate in things, and kids college is one of those. And I told Sarah, we need to go backtrack. I can't remember if this is the 21st or 22nd. I need to take out COVID since we didn't have it that year, but we are in the 20+ years of kids college.
Yeah, I think this is the 21st year. I think because I think that when Sarah was there, we talked about it was the 20th and then we skipped a year. So I think that this is really the 21st. Yeah. But yeah, definitely that's why I wanted to touch on basis. I know that we're just running a little bit. Want to make sure that we're right on time. But yeah, kids college is something that's right over there. I know that you guys are just really, really enthusiastic about it. Very sad that we didn't have it, but I know that there are a lot of parents, especially, that look forward to it, and kids too. So Sarah, let's give a little bit of information on that, and let's start with people we need instructors first of all, correct?
Definitely. We are looking for people within the area that have a passion or hobby that they are willing to share with the kids. There will be, I think we have it this year, we're going to have 3 class time sessions that they can teach. They can teach just one of those time slots, or they can do all 3. We have kids from, I believe, 1st through 8th grade. If what they're teaching maybe isn't applicable for the little ones, they can say that this is better for 4th through 8th grade. Mm-hmm. You know, so we kind of can make it focus it to what it is they're teaching. Right. We do pay the instructors to do that. It's 4 days long. It is going to be, the dates are, I got it wrong last time, Norma Jean. June, I want to say 15th. July 15th through the
19th through the 22nd.
See, I said, I think those were last year's dates, and I keep giving those out. But yeah, we're definitely still looking for instructors, taking applications. If anybody's interested, they can call and I can send them an application to fill out and all the information so they kind of have an idea of what we're looking for. But we do all kinds of, we do art, we do STEM, science, sports. We've done fishing, swimming, basketball, dance. We can do some baking type classes, but we don't have an actual kitchen. We have microwaves, and we can get some griddles or toaster oven, but we don't have like a real kitchen. So that's something to think about if you want to do a cooking class. But am I leaving anything out, Norma Jean?
Nope, I think you got all of them covered.
So yeah, if anybody's interested, I'd love to hear from you, and I can get you all the information and an application for that.
All right. So we got kids college coming up in the summer. You know, without a doubt, if you're interested in either teaching or participating, give these guys a call. Again, what's the phone number?
620-417-1170.
Okay. And so do you guys have anything else that you guys want to add?
Oh, there's plenty we could always share with you, Phil. We'll probably keep you on way too long. We've got a lot going on till the end of May, but we do suggest that if you have any class ideas for us, give us a call. Sarah and I are always looking for ideas for, we do offer a summer schedule. It's not as intense as our fall and spring schedule. So, but if you want to teach something this summer or even in the fall, give us a call. We're always looking for instructors.
So one of the things also, guys, you can go on to the BNI website. There's a link on there that says spring classes. Click on that and you'll see the flyer for all these classes available. Or if you need to, just go ahead and give Sarah or Norma Jean a call. Or what's the email also?
It's bandi@scccc.edu. So it's BNI.
Mm-hmm. And also, you can also check up on social media. Well, you can also come here to the Stewart County Community College Facebook page. They have a business and industry Facebook page and Twitter feed and Instagram, and they can all just check out all the information out over there.
And Sarah also takes care of our listserv that she emails out weekly updates what we're doing. So if you're not on that and you want to know what are they doing this week or what are they doing with the next 2 weeks, Sarah would be more than happy to put you on that list.
Yep. And again, just email her at bandi@sccc.edu, right?
Yes, that goes to all three of us. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Okay, I appreciate it all. If you want to say anything in closing?
Nope, just give us a shout. We love serving the community, whether it's through professional or personal enrichment courses.
Okay. All right, guys, we'll see you. And again, we'll see you next month because we know that April's going to be just as busy, right?
Yes,
That's right.
Thanks,
All right.
Bill.
Have a
Thank you.
good day, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.